Hello Pisces, and welcome to your weekly energy reading for this week of the 27th of February to the 5th of March. Thank you for being here. It's for you if you're Pisces, Sun, Moon or Rising, and you know, it is a collective reading, so please do take what resonates and leave behind what doesn't. If you like a personalized reading, my links are in the description below. Otherwise, I look forward to providing this reading for you to view for this week ahead, and hope it resonates with you in a positive way. Let's get to it. And also the fact that you be open to receiving whatever message is coming through regardless, and that aligns the situation you're in at the moment with your life. And I have a question about how you felt in the last couple of weeks as we moved into this new moon in Pisces, and we're moving out of, and if you had worked as well on your, you know, your wishes, your dreams, your goals, and manifesting what it is you wish to desire, considering that was a strong period to do so. So please feel free to leave a comment below. And we have the Seven of Cups, so definitely I feel like for most of you, you may have worked on that new moon in Pisces, and that you have a pick and choice of what it is that you want. A Ten of Swords can be a bit overwhelming, I suppose. And the Four of Pentacles. What's it? Page of Cups is on top. Okay. So, Pisces, for this week, I'm getting that there's this overwhelm that is taking place with you, and that there may be a few things happening at once that's making it difficult for you to make a decision on. I feel like you've been wanting to do things for quite a while, and there being change or instigating change in your life, and I feel like it's that point where change can happen in the way that you want it to. But instead of it being one choice that you need to make, there's some cognitive overload that's coming through, where there's just something you've been waiting for a while, hasn't been happening, but now it's at the stage it can happen. There's just too much choice, and you're feeling confused and maybe even overwhelmed. I feel like these are decisions that are going to have a financial impact on you and your lifestyle as well, and that there may be more thoughts or too many thoughts going into making decisions based on what it is you should choose or get off it. I feel like this is a job situation, changing career, and obviously it's a great time to do that for a lot of people, but I feel like you've been wanting to change for a while, but nothing's been coming up for you to be able to do change. So you've been waiting for it to show signs that you can go forth with what you want when the right opportunity comes up. Problem is, it hasn't been one opportunity that's been coming up. It's like 2 or 3 opportunities that are coming up at the same time, which makes it all that much more difficult because you don't have a clear choice to make. You have now 3 choices to take into account. And the thing I'm going to say to you about that, and the messaging that's coming through for you to hear, is that yeah, you're feeling overwhelmed because you're like, I wanted a choice, but this is not how I want it to go. Now I'm confused, and what if I don't make the right decision? And you know, there's doubt that's coming in, and doubt's not a good thing to have, because it may be to the point where you may effectively make the decision you feel later on, or not long after discovering, could be wrong. So remove that, and I'm feeling like you need to go into the pros and cons of each option to decide what's best. I know there's a financial part at stake in your decision, and regardless, I feel like your financials, your incomes, your ability to earn will grow. That's not going to be an issue. But I think that you're being asked to take into account all facets of the options on the table rather than that financial decision. So it's not like the highest financial payoff would necessarily be the best. What you need to take account of, is it the people, is it the location, is it the role itself, is it the hours, is it whatever it is that it is involving of you. Make sure that you're prioritizing, you know, what it is your number one expectation or your number one benefit that you want, what is the best thing, what is your least favorite thing, and balance that out. It may mean that you need to sit on a financial situation for a bit and put that lower on the list and just be conscious of your money for now for a bit until that change comes through. I'm being shown that you need to trust in yourself and your intuition. We know, being a water sign, you have some intuition levels going on, be it your head, your heart, your gut. Lean on that, don't overthink it. I feel like in this situation, the thing that I'm getting literally a piece of paper with a line down the middle, pros, cons. So definitely look into that and be specific on what it is. I'm just going to go for a clarifying message here. I just want to clarify the messaging that you're receiving. King of Swords. Okay, so you're the master of decisions. It's your choice and your choice alone. Don't feel obligated to do something because others expect it of you, or you feel like you owe someone a favor if they're, you know, helping you out a bit. I feel like that's going to be not a strong point. It's like you need to put yourself first. Don't do something because others have an expectation of you, or they put your name forward for something but still not right. Don't go with it just because someone put your name forward. Eight of Swords. Do what's right for you, and then you're not feeling obligated like you owe someone or have to stay in their books. I feel like that could be a dangerous situation to be in. The Emperor. I had this in the Cancer reading for this week as well. Okay, so the cards are showing for this week that you need to be confident in your own decisions and decision making. Again, we've got the Eight of Swords. It's lining up with the Ten of Swords here. You're being bound, but you have the opportunity to release yourself. So we're being affirmed that, you know, you've got your own burden and overwhelm that you're putting on yourself. You've got the decisions, as we can see, the King of Swords, as I said. So be confident in those choices that you're going to be made. You have a lot of choices to be made. And it's about picking which one is the best. What's the number one priority that you want, and how does everything else underneath, like the location, the hours or whatever, fit in? Does it balance itself out? And you're the master of your own life and choices, and trust in yourself, you know. And what's the worst that's going to happen? What if it doesn't pan out? Maybe the universe is saying you need to know this in order to know. You have to go through this process to know what it is that actually want and desire, even if it might be short term. I don't feel like it will be short term, but maybe for a couple of you it would be short term. But is it really a bad thing? No, not if it gives you clarity for you to be able to amend what your dreams and desires are and focus on, okay, well, I thought it's what I wanted, but now the universe is showing me actually it isn't what I want after all. And then you can move forth with so much gusto and determination. So, as I said, you're being asked not to overthink it and take a really good balanced approach to it. I drew a card from Moonology manifestation pile here. What messaging do you need to receive, Pisces? I'm being really supported with my hummingbird charm today. I don't know if you can see that. Oh, my watch. You would have seen the mantra at the moment, money and wealth come to me easily. Okay, I feel like it's a message for you, Pisces. Money and wealth comes to me easily. That can be your mantra for this week. Knowing that whatever decision that you make, you'll be well supported financially. Just one card, please, universe. One card, please. Or two cards. You're being told you're getting two. Make time for self-love. Okay, so a lot of reflection coming on and being required of you. So please lean into that, especially as there seems to be choices that you need to make and pros and cons. And be proud of yourself. So whatever the situation or outcome, be confident in yourself and your abilities and don't waver. And don't always believe what everyone else has to say or do something because other people are be the master of your own ship, basically. Okay, a few more decks to go. Stick around for yes or no cards, for any questions you may have, one specific question, obviously. And let's see what these Namaste Stress Less card has to say for you. Pisces. Namaste Stress Less card. Can I have one, please, for Pisces? What do you need to know, Pisces, to stress less? Lengthen your day. Sounds like a magic trick, but it's not. Center yourself in the moment. Now widen that moment from your chest to your fingertips. Next, start to feel the moment expand from your fingertips to the borders of the room you are in. Feel time slow down as you lengthen time even more to the outside of the building you are in, to the city limits. From the city, go farther. Push time to slow until you feel like it is infinite in the moment. There are times we feel stressed because we feel like there isn't enough time. When we take time to make time, time doesn't become a factor anymore. The more time we have, the less stressed we are. Very much about time. Don't push deadlines or outcomes to suit a narrative. Just believe and trust in the universe. What chakra do we have for you, Pisces? What chakra do you need to focus on this week? Yep. Listening. If you want to be heard, learn to listen. And I think as well, if you're leaning on other people to help you in decision making or your mentors, definitely listen, because there may be little nuggets in that. And when you listen, you can hear what people actually have to say, even if it's not so clear. And it means that you can respond or make decisions based on being able to listen. So yeah, listening in time. I'm going to be drawing your card now for your yes or no card for your question. So if you have a question, please do not hit that pause button. If you don't have a question yet, then please hit pause and then play it when you're ready to hear the outcome for your question. No, and don't torture yourself over the outcome. This card is a firm no and suggests that you do not overthink the situation, as you'll be torturing yourself over the outcome. And what have I been saying? Don't overthink it. Sometimes the changes or answers we want in our heads, and we cannot get past that. It is time to accept what you cannot change. Sometimes that voice inside your head tells you lies because that is what you want to hear. This may be your comfort zone, and it is important to focus on the present and not be too consumed with the idea that things will change. Sometimes we build ourselves up to think that change is coming, and that is what keeps us here in our safe zone. Okay, so definitely paying attention with those cards, isn't it? And definitely relay what it means for you and the question that you did have, Pisces. And I hope that spoke direct as an answer to that question. Now, to finish off this reading, I'm just going to draw a few cards from my little old deck that I have. What did we get? What came out of the bag? Study. Some of you may be studying. As I mentioned, the career changes that may be coming up as well. That may involve some training or study. Female, fair hair. So this person may have some influence as a mentor for you, or influence over your financial situation where you can gain more. Alcohol and drugs. I think this came up with you last time too, so please take care with that. A young male. Some of you may have a teenager who wants to cause some trouble at the moment, so please deep breaths and push past that. Jewelry. Someone's lost a piece of jewelry and can't find it. You're being asked to stop thinking about it, and it will come to you. It will come to you. Yeah, this is definitely specific to one person. You've misplaced a piece of jewelry, and it's a small piece of jewelry, and you're being told, don't stress over it. Stop thinking about it. The answer's not going to come if you keep thinking about it. In time, give some time, it will come to you and all will be well. Child, you're being asked to go into your inner child, have some fun, enjoy life. Did something just move at the end of my screen here? Did something just... Something came up on my screen which was really weird. I don't know if that showed on your side. And prosperity. So you are in a position to prosper financially, and please trust in that regardless. Don't allow that unknown to scare you into or out of decision making. Know that it's there, but don't be your sole purpose. Well, thank you very much, Pisces, for being here this week's reading. Please comment below, like, share, subscribe, and I hope to see you in next week's video. Bye.